Yo, what's up guys, here GTA Pubs here, and welcome back to another brand new GTA 5 Bottom Dollar Bounties DLC video. In today's video, it's about 15 hours until release time of the new DLC update, expected to arrive on June 25th, 2024. Again, I'm going to be letting you guys know everything you should know upon release date, including when this update is going to release in your time zone, preload, and stuff like that, just to get you ready and rock and rolling for when that update does come out. So let's get right into today's video. So everyone, always when an update arrives, if you're new to playing GTA Online, or maybe they forget, but a lot of people do know this right now. But let's actually talk about when the Grand Theft Auto Online Bottom Dollar Bounties update is set to arrive, when it's going to be releasing, because it does in the US, I should say, release very early in the morning, wherever your time zone is. So again, thanks to Harry Houdini 588 on X providing a time zone map right here. Now, I'm going to be talking about just the time zones that I know a lot of my subscribers are watching from, but you are more than likely can pause this video and find your time zone out. But let's talk about where I live in the Eastern Standard Time Zone. Again, this update is set to release about between 5 and 5:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Per se, if you live over in California or the Pacific time zone, you expect this to release at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. in the Mountain time zone, and 4 a.m. in the Central time zone. And again, you can see Mexico is 3 a.m. You look over into, if you live in, Alaska, for an example, that's 1 a.m., probably 12 a.m. if Hawaii. Just naming a few, countries and states out there, but you can see other countries release, maybe will release in the middle of the day, like 10 a.m. over in Ireland or the UK. So again, wherever you live, you might get the DLC at a reasonable time, but the people over here in America might have to just wake up a little early than normal to play this update. And you're probably wondering, what systems do get the update first? Well, it's usually the Rockstar Games launcher, because again, Rockstar does, they own the Rockstar Games launcher, so they can just hit a button and the update is ready. Usually then it is Sony or PlayStation, then Microsoft and Xbox gets it, then PC and Steam end up getting the update last. Again, this is coming from future updates. Now, I talked about this in my video yesterday, and that's regarding Sony has the preload that started early Sunday morning. And again, you can preload the majority of the Bottom Dollar Bounties update right now on your Sony console, and it's about upwards of 3 gigabytes on PlayStation 5, and just a little bit more on PlayStation 4, because PlayStation 5 has just better systems and they can take less gigabytes, if you know what I mean. So again, we got the release date out of our hands. We got what consoles and systems get the update first, and we also got the preload out of our hands. So again, the other thing that I want to talk about is just addressing some other things before this update comes out in just less than 15 hours from now. And that's just some general, just housekeeping stuff. Again, this was from last week's event week that is going to be ending today, and it was titled Bag 3 times GTA Cash and RP on Drift and Drag Races ahead of the next week's big GTA Online update. They're talking about when the update does arrive on June 25th. And I want to talk about this portion of the newswire, because Rockstar said this. They said, and in just a few short days on June 25th, As part of the G2 Online bottom dollar bounties, a trio of classic vehicles will receive a drift tuning kit eligibility, while the creator also expands its suites of tools to include custom drift races, tracks, and drag race circuits. You can look forward to this and lots more all summer long in this new action-packed G2 Online update. So it looks like we're going to be getting a trio, as they say, like a couple classic vehicles that we are going to be able to use drifting in these new drifting races that Rockstar did confirm is going to be coming with this update, like the drift race tracks and the circuits. So I'm wondering what kind of vehicles we are going to be getting with those trio classic vehicles that we're going to be like putting kind of like a Benny's or a drift package to that vehicle. So that is kind of interesting. Another thing is actually Rockstar Games insider Ted Swans 2 commented yesterday on the GTA forums site. He said this update has less clothing compared to the previous 4 updates with less rewardable clothing. I don't think the clothing drip feed will last long, but there are unreleased clothing items from previous updates to fill the gap. That's pretty interesting because Rockstar has always brought a lot of drip feed clothing within any update that they released over the 4 updates, as Tess says. Less clothing apparently is expected to come out tomorrow on Tuesday, June 25th, which is interesting. And it looks like Rockstar will be doing less events within this update because, as Tess said, less rewardable clothing. And he's talking about events that we would get in current event weeks, which, for an example, like the shipwreck or, looking for different treasure chests or whatnot. Just something that Rockstar's done in the past to get rewardable clothing. I don't know why are they doing that or what, but there's going to be just less clothing, and looks like Rockstar is going to be using unreleased clothing, maybe clothing that they had expected for the Cops and Crooks DLC update that they planned for several years now and had to be scrapped. So I think this is all the housekeeping things that I have regarding getting ready for this update coming out tomorrow on June 25th. Now, talking about less clothing and rewards, we know there are 2 very civil members in the GTA 5 community, one allocator and another one his name is Floorball. They usually come out like one allocator, he usually comes out like a day before the update, and Floorball, he'll usually, after the update comes out, he'll go into the coding in the files and tell us what is coming with the drip feed and stuff that Rockstar has yet to announce. We'll see if that happens this time or not. Just stay tuned that if you do not want spoilers and you see this on social media or anything, just click out of it. There are people in the community that can see what is coming and they can spoil it all for you guys. So just an FYI there. You're probably wondering, what is GTA Pupster going to be doing here on the June 25th update? Well, yes, I'm going to be uploading videos throughout the day regarding the new content, and that makes me think, what first video here on the channel do you want to see within the update? Do you want to see me get right into the business, or do you want me to get into the cars or the vehicles? Again, leave your opinion down in the description down below of what video that I should post first here on the GTA Public channel. But as you know, this is not a full-time job. This is a part-time job. And actually, I think I'm going to be working a couple hours on the update. I committed to something and I kind of forgot it was the update, but kind of didn't. But I didn't want to just say, hey, I couldn't do that. So just expect videos to come out on Tuesday, the 25th, but maybe not right away. I am sorry. I apologize. But yes, we are going to be getting videos out to you on the channel. I'm going to be playing the update throughout the day, recording gameplay and whatnot. And I want to apologize right now. My Elgato game capture card, I know I'm getting into a little spell here of real life things, but I cannot record any in-game sound. I dealt with this probably last year with Elgato support. I'm not running the newest capture card. I'm running the second oldest, and I try to do my settings and everything, whatnot, HDMI plugs, all that. I cannot get in-game sounds. So if you do have any in-game sounds from the cutscenes that released Tuesday, from the businesses, or any cutscenes that could help me with videos, getting, the voiceovers, please let me know in the comment section down below. That would be very helpful until I do end up spending the money on a new game capture card. So again, this is everything that you guys should know leading into tomorrow, June 25th, when we get the GTA Online Bottom Dollar Bounties Summer Update. Again, hopefully you do enjoy the update tomorrow. I'm pretty hyped. It's always a great time when we get a new update in GTA 5. Again, I'll see you guys in the next video when the update does drop.